teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Laissez le bon temps rouler. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on last year's national champions, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Prescott. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Poppins. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And the Wolverines will come to the line and crank up the tempo. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
He's tackled coming. Send the back in motion. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Michigan. They draw first blood in this national title game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. To throw, it's Nelson. Defense is coming after him. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
It is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Past the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
14, Tennessee, 0.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Braswell. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. A direct snap. Gets the first and still running. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
He's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back. It's Nelson. Pressure is coming. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass rush closing in. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. They'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. On the run, it's Johnson. He could go. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Michigan.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Tuggle. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And they finally make the stop. That's a huge return as time expires in the first quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Dropping back, it's Nelson. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Lewis. They convert on 3rd down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
And the Volunteers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Volunteers, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Look out, room to run here. Well down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring it down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
But though with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes, and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Scanning the field. It's Nelson. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. He makes the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. First down and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Snags a quick throw. Football comes out. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds. They avoid the turnover there. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone.
Boy, the offense catches a break with that ball going out of bounds. They retain possession and still have a chance to come away with points inside the red zone.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Buying time. Moving to his left. He makes the run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. They'll run it to the right side. Great cut. They whiff on him. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Breaks into the clear. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And they're going to throw now on first down. That's reeled in. It's Williams. They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your cover.
Touchdown, Wolverines! For 6.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
They tack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To the air, it's Nelson. On the move now. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Lewis. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Jefferson. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Vols line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Here we go. That huge, explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Vols. They were backed up to start the drive, and some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Just time enough for one more play in the half. He'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. And they get him down on what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this deep to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tuggle. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They shoot up the ball in the end zone. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Looking to throw. It's Nelson. The senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake. Important second down play coming up. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Breaks free. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Breaks an open space. The Vols pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Vols pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running trap him for a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get
a deep shot right down the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big
come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Trying to find some room. It's Johnson.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Same tailback, another carry. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
And the Wolverines will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Back to throw. It's Nelson. The pocket breaking down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Braswell. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Tackle at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks, but not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw. It's Nelson. Quick throw over the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
The Volunteers will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. The Volunteers keep the football on the move. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Brings it back to the end zone. He muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Volunteers! This offense is still clicking. Quarterback flashing with speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kirk.
I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
Does his job with a PAT, and this ballgame is tied here in the fourth quarter. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
They spread this defense all over the field with that 5-wide receiver set. It puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to give the quarterback enough time, especially on 3rd down. They held up just long enough, and the quarterback makes a great throw for this first down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery. A turnover.
Well, when you're running your quote-unquote four-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They ain't doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Nelson. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Able to convert on 3rd, sets up 1st and goal, the 8.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
And the back now goes in motion. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Touchdown, Tennessee. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This is one of those moments, the national championship on the line. They need a touchdown right here in this possession. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Second down, looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Using his legs. It's Johnson. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Bringing pressure. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? With the catch, it's Hawkins. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Looking to throw yet again. Here's a target, and it's complete.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hawkins. And the game just good enough for a first down. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Scrambling around now, looking downfield. The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field. So let's check this out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Touchdown, Michigan. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Scanning the field, it's Nelson. Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from the 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's going to take off. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And the offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
He's found some room at the 45. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
But how many times do we see this late in the 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great put.
He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. If this offense faces a 2nd and 15, the O-line needs to regroup. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Lewis. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. For the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To the air, it's Nelson. Deep shot toward the end zone. Desperation pass goes incomplete. Now we're headed to overtime. The Volunteers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking for a gap, it's Lewis. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Back to pass. It's Nelson. Catch made on the out route. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here comes a challenging third down conversion attempt for this offense, trying to keep the sticks moving and avoid making a fourth down decision. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, it's incomplete. He couldn't quite hang on to the interception. Would have been huge. Does bring up fourth down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
And it's good, right down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Williams. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Look what the defense thought they had it contained. Look at the blazing speed of that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning.